today we're going to one of my favorite card shops located in Metro Vancouver. It's called Everything J&J. So these guys were nice enough to invite me over before the store opens. So I'll be giving a little bit of a store tour as well as showcase some of the items that they have in stock and some of the cool, maybe rare items that you don't see every day. So, if you guys are located within this area or, just want to see what a card shop in Vancouver looks like, this video is for you. Their store is actually really jam-packed. So beyond Pokemon, they got other TCGs such as Yu-Gi-Oh, but also a lot of Funko Pops, a lot of Lego sets. And here we got a bunch of different gaming consoles as well as gaming systems. But I'm sure we're all interested in the Pokemon cards here. These guys got alt arts, vintage Pokemon, graded Pokemon slabs. We even got a black label there. And just a bunch of different variety and also different languages. So we got some Japanese cards. And then this is sort of their display case, which have a bunch of different, vintage product, sealed stuff, but also a bunch of binders that will be going in a bit later in this video. And so this is Jesse. He's the store owner. He was nice enough to give us a bit of an introduction on some of his items.
We got a couple packs here. These are like a couple vintage ones. This is platinum base.
Yeah.
I think you can pull
level
Charizard.
X.
Yeah, right.
I think there's a platinum.
Yeah, platinum Zard.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's pretty cool. Tagging me on Wade. Comes in a nice case too.
Oh yeah. You got
I'm
it.
not even sure if you can weigh this one actually.
I think it's harder for these middle era
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we do
nice.
have the Scyther pack too, the Jungle pack,
Cool.
unlimited. We did have a first edition not too long ago that sold pretty quick. Usually the vintage stuff goes pretty quick. These poncho displays too, I'll show you very quick. These are kind of like a custom order type thing. So we actually have different bases where you can have like a little card stand and then it's like a little card display.
Okay.
So this is from someone else local. They make this.
Cool.
It's super cool though. We've had a couple of custom designs like the Mario Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
They can do pretty much anything too. So it doesn't have to be Pokemon. It could be like Star Wars or like anything. So we got the Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red. Game Boy games. A lot of people ask if these are sealed.
Right.
They're not sealed, unfortunately. If they were sealed, they'd be worth a lot more. But they are complete in box. Oh yeah, so the E rating pixelated. So this one right here, you can tell. So it's like the first copy, I believe. So that's kind of like a telltale sign.
Yeah. I honestly know nothing about video
There's
games.
There's a lot. Like honestly, even nowadays, you can get a reprinted box, and they look so close.
Yeah.
Like so close to the identical or to the original version. And then this one too. So the telltale on this one is the Sandshrew. I think in the newer version, here it would be a different Pokemon if I'm correct. Okay. So we got Sandshrew fighting Meowth.
Cool. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Can you
awesome.
like these were like what were they like $40-$50 games or something?
Yeah.
Like back in the day.
Yeah.
And now it's not even in perfect condition and it's still worth $1,000.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I actually have one of these vintage kind of ads in my on this it's kind of framed and then it says $10 for your to guarantee a copy of this.
Jeez. Yeah, hindsight's really 2020, cool. Right?
Yeah.
So recent comps is just slightly over 1,000. This is a PSA 9 first edition Suicune. This is literally a gorgeous card.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. Exactly. Anything from this era too, like this entire set is just absolutely gorgeous artworks. Very nice condition. I think it's a pretty strong PSA 9. And we got this card. This one's it's spiked up so much, especially as of recently. Yeah. It's one of the more elusive cards too, I noticed. Like you don't really see it that often.
It is I guess it is considered the most expensive and it's one of the first alt arts, right?
Literally.
Yeah, beautiful card. Wow.
Now we got this guy.
This one. Yeah. I saw this on your story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So how much are you guys asking for this?
So I'm not gonna lie. So this in particular card, this one's on consignment. So we're actually helping someone sell this for them.
I see.
We're just kind of going off of recent solds. Comparably, the last PSA 9 to sell was for $18K. It's just such a high value card. Right?
Yeah.
So you can never be too sure. Got a couple exclusive cards in here too. This one's cool. I can show you like the top loader that we got. Yeah. I put it in a cool top loader because honestly to make up for the damage.
Oh yeah.
I can show you the condition.
Sure. Oh yeah.
The front actually doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, like
It's like
if
a
you
really nice binder card.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly, and that's why I threw it in the top loader, because then you get one of those like top loader binder up too. I put it in like the case again just to kind of make up for the damage.
Right.
But you can see just in the case too, it's pretty not the best. Like the green wings, it reminds me of like the shadowless version, how like the shadowless box has,
no,
like,
exactly.
the different color wings, right?
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm not sure if you're familiar, but so we got, this is like an actual, I think PSA should have labeled it differently. Because if you look at the back, it's actually upside down.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
so
that's cool.
This card has a couple different errors. There's actually two errors. One's where it's like I think it's like a hollow bleed type thing.
Yeah.
This one is only just the corrected regular hollow.
Yeah.
But then it has the inverted back. So there's one with the inverted back plus the extra hollow.
I see.
And then there's also a version where it's just regular. So it's the regular hollow with the regular back.
Right.
I think this one, to be honest, is slightly more common than the actual regular backed one.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Funny enough, yeah. So the PSA 1, this is actually a no rarity. So this is like the first edition of the Japanese cards. It's Rayquaza, Unknown. Like this is just like literally all from one day.
Wow.
Some of it's kind of unsleeved. I guess some of them are put back in the binder, but we had one really big trade yesterday too.
Yeah.
Towards the end of trade night, the guy was just, I guess no one really wanted to trade with him, so he just came up to the store and he said, "How does no one want to trade with you?" Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, those have been going crazy.
Yeah. And same with that, the Leaf Young VMAX, Giratina V-Star, so we got like the whole set.
Dang.
So that's pretty cool. People really like the Alta. This is the small, I guess, vintage stack that we had. Some stuff like that, the Tropical Wind. That's a really cool card. Surprisingly pretty
what year?
pretty
2004?
2004.
Those are the
probably
rare
like a
ones.
$70 card in this condition.
Yeah.
I guess like 50-ish is what he had it at, but yeah, it's not bad. This is a really beat condition.
Yeah, but I love that era though.
Yeah, right? I just love the cards too with like the random swirls, so you can kind of see like the swirl. Oh, even the Jiraiya's got a swirl too.
Yeah.
That one's like, he's like kind of farting.
Watsy swirls. Yeah.
Some nice cards though.
Base
And again, this is just all from yesterday. This one unfortunately has a small crease on the corner.
Yeah, I think that's a promo from a tin.
Yeah, exactly. That's a cool card though.
Yeah.
I like the artwork on the Delta species.
Yeah.
In the first edition.
Cool.
Pre-release. And then these ones are honestly, these are kind of like my favorite. I like the legendary collections. In my personal collection, I got like quite a bit of them.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Awesome.
And these ones are really, really good condition too. You can kind of see it. It's hard to find these in like really good condition.
Yeah, no.
And they're super
really
hard to grade.
expensive as well.
Yeah. That's a cool card too.
Oh yeah, I love EX.
The Gengar too. Everybody likes the Gengar.
Yeah.
More LCs.
Yeah.
Gengar with the World Champion.
Okay.
What do you think about the World Champion?
I think people just don't like it because of the back. It's not
no, literally, it's not the same.
Yeah.
And the Shadowless Chansey. This one, unfortunately, is pretty beat condition.
Pretty beat, yeah.
Yeah. And these are kind of just some of like the lower value ones, but these are still cool.
Yeah.
Some of the artworks.
Yeah.
I saw from another trade-in too. I like the break dice or the crack
Yeah,
dice.
this is from the Heart Gold Soul Silver promo boxes.
It's really cool artwork though.
No, it is. Yeah.
And like the LC too.
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot of people like the cute Pokemon.
Yeah.
I can say he's a cutie.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't go wrong though. I think we got a couple more rating questions too.
More reverses.
Yeah, that's cool too. It's cool how the reverse is always worth more. And
yeah, it's the stamp. Yeah, it's like
a couple random one. He's farting too. I think that's the Radiant collection too.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I never actually had a chance to open those kind of packs before.
No, me neither, to be honest.
So I was eyeing down some of these vintage theme decks, especially those platinum ones. I remember getting those as a kid, and honestly, it was just super nostalgic if I was to pick it up for my own personal collection. They still, they got so many different sealed products. It's actually so hard to make a decision. What I picked up was that Umbreon Prime that I showed earlier in the case for my Prime collection. But honestly, like, look at these binders. They're filled with different vintage cards, both English and Japanese, from all the different generations. And it's always a good time flipping through these guys' binders, since I feel like their stock is always getting refreshed, so there's always new cards. So, you know, guys, if you are in this area, be sure to check them out. And here we got a bunch of rainbow rares. I've been picking those up for my own personal collection as well. But you know, these guys have a lot of higher end modern cards as well, not just V's and V Maxes. These guys have the classic collection cards shown here, also the Van Gogh Pikachu. So, you know, a lot of high demand cards. These guys also have a really cool slab binder. So these are all, I think, lower end slabs, but they do have some nice cards in here as well. But honestly, very affordable overall. You know, you can pick up some of these slabs for like $20 to $40, which I think is a steal, considering the grading fees are like 15 USD. So after factoring shipping, taxes, as well as insurance, honestly, $30 or $40 for a graded 10 card isn't that bad of a price point at all. We also have a bunch more modern cards. These are more, I think, Sword and Shield and maybe early Scarlet and Violet. And honestly, they have such a big variety for any type of collector, whether you're collecting sealed, graded cards, or singles for your master set. I think you'll definitely find something here. Feel free to subscribe if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos. And feel free to use my affiliate links in the description below. They lead to websites that I use and trust. And of course, huge thanks to Everything J&J for inviting me over. It was a great experience, and yeah, I couldn't recommend them enough.